with a statement about tonight?
Yeah, it obviously it's difficult standing here and losing because you know your season's over, and also working with the senior group that was here all of my 4 years. So very, very proud of them and what they've accomplished. Also very disappointed for them in that tonight's their last game. Suspect that several will continue to move on and play. But you know, our hat has to go off to Akron. They're a very, very well-coached team and organized. Felt like you know, when we played them, we tried to go toe-to-toe with them. Unfortunately, gave up some goals, and it was a pretty difficult mountain to climb back in the last 13 minutes. Then we, you know, things kind of fell our way. Scored a goal, scored another goal, but came up short in the end.
Adam, it seemed like Maddox was creating a lot of chances in the back end. Beyond just his speed, what makes him such a dangerous offensive threat?
He's pretty. He's got a good touch. He's pretty strong. He's a physical player. He can dribble as well. That combined with his speed, he's a good player. He's a good player next level.
Tim, talk about the rally you guys had. They're starting. I mean, 2 goals in like 34 seconds. There.
Well, I mean, when you go down, and you know, a lot of things went through our head. You know, there was right before we scored, we took a back off. We took Ian Kalis off the field, and then put another player up top. You know, with 15 minutes left, try to generate more scoring opportunities. We gave up a goal. So then we made a substitution, put Ian back on in the back. So we didn't, you know, we thought that we didn't want to get run over and give up more goals. But when we did that, we scored that goal that you needed to kind of get a foothold. And then, you know, as our players have done, they're very resilient all year. They're going to battle, and then we score the next one, then we're in it. You know, so it made it very interesting. You know, for the last 7 or 8 minutes that were left in the game, it just, you know, we couldn't get the first. There were a lot of good shots, a lot of good opportunities that we created, but we just couldn't get anything to sink. And then once it did, I think our momentum, you know, kind of caught up with us, and we, you know, created several opportunities.
It seemed like right before the Holmes goal off the set piece that you guys had. I know Arthur had the free kick, and then I think it was Hill had the shot that went wide left. I mean, you guys are so close to drawing it level there. I mean, you just talk about that.
Well, I mean, you know, we're a team that plays, you know, and they're a team that plays. It was discouraging because we felt like we had to run a play, and we started. You know, we said right from the beginning that we want to try to boss the game, and at that point, although we had given up a goal, I thought we were, you know, and I think if we keep playing that way, we're going to get a goal. But it didn't happen. We gave up one, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're getting towards the end of the game, and then you have to make some adjustment and risks, you know, and you know, what we did, we gave up a goal, and then, you know, when we kind of went back to the way we were, we scored one. So it was, you know, obviously, you know, just kind of hit or miss.
Our tour coach was talking about how you guys have come back several times this year. When you're down 3-0, was there any sense of this may be too great a deficit to make up, or did you think even with that much of a margin that it was still in reach?
We always have to believe. It comes from our hearts. It comes from what we are every day in training, and we did. We believed until the final whistle. Unfortunately, we came up short, but we fought the whole game.
Can you talk a little about the senior class? I mean, you had 6, 7 guys. Mm-hmm. And I know you said they've been here since your freshman year, but not only their on-field performance, but how much they've done in terms of helping the younger guys along as well.
Well, you know, I mean, they've been invaluable to the program. You know, really, whenever there's change, it's difficult. You know, I was here as assistant to Coach Hyman, and you know, the program, you know, under him speaks for itself, and all the accolades that you know he achieved, you know, throughout his career. but now it's my program. So, you know, these guys have been, you know, were there from the, you know, day one going through that transition. It wasn't always easy, but, you know, they bought into what we were trying to do, which, you know, a lot of it's very similar and some of it's different, you know. So, you know, they stuck with the you know, us through the difficult times. And, you know, and I think the main thing is that they've been great for the younger players that come in, because we can say, hey, look at Adam, you know, that's the way to do it. Look at Arthur, that's the way we want it done. And they're great role models for the younger players. And once we got a foothold in the classes, in the senior class, when they were freshmen, they knew what they wanted and they set their sights on the goal. I mean, you know, our second season we were below 500. You know, who would have thought? You know, but the next year, you know, we're, you know, all the way to the Elite Eight, and you know, 5th seed in the NCAA tournament this year, 6th seed in the NCAA tournament, and I mean, obviously, you know, fell short to a very strong Akron team.
Anything else?
For Arthur and Adam, it seems like as the season went on and progressed, your fan base also grew. So what do you have to say for the fans tonight that came out? I mean, they were pretty ecstatic, pretty passionate. They were right there with you.
We appreciate it. It means a lot to us.
Adam said everything he's supposed to be said.
And as your last game here as seniors, how do you guys feel? Like what was probably your best moment in the game?
It's hard to say.
I mean, there wasn't a best moment for us in the game, but there's a lot of things that I'm gonna take out of here for 4 years that I enjoy very much. You know, make some new friends and some old friendships I had from before when I played, you know, flag soccer, and it means a lot to me, and I love these guys very much. And I'm gonna miss these guys and the school and, you know, the coaches, because they mean a lot to me. They helped me. They made me the person who I am today.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.